Here's what you're going to do if you want to glow up into a more classy, ladylike woman. I want to talk about my glow up journey and all of the different things in each category that I had to change in order to glow up and become the woman that I am today. The number one compliment that I get ever is how I carry myself and that I'm so classy and elegant and I act like such a lady. That came by design. I wanted to be this woman. I wanted to glow up into a classy, elegant woman, someone that carries herself with confidence, someone that walks around this earth and gets exactly what she wants. In order to have a proper glow up, I had to focus on different categories: physical, emotional, way you dress, the way you carry yourself, the way you speak, and I'm gonna cover those in this video. Everybody thinks that glowing up means getting plastic surgery or wearing different clothes or buying designer, but it actually starts with the mindset, because you can look like a Victoria's Secret model, you can be the most gorgeous person in the room. However, you have no confidence, you have a nasty attitude, you have a weird negative way of looking at life and moving about life, then it's just ugly. Your attitude, the way that you carry yourself, your interactions with people, the vibe that people will get from you, it's going to be ugly. So the first thing that you need to work on is your vibe, your energy, your mindset, your intelligence, your emotional intelligence, the stuff that goes on inside. You need to start reading books, listening to audiobooks, watching YouTube videos like this, exposing yourself to information and knowledge that is going to help you have a stronger mindset, more emotional intelligence, strength over your emotions. You need to learn how to not react so fast. You need to learn how to build true confidence within yourself, not just, oh, I'm that it girl and that's it. No, confidence that when you walk into a room, everything about you, the light that radiates from you, exudes confidence. You have to feel worthy, and that only starts when you tell yourself that, when you have positive affirmations and you reinforce a positive image of yourself. You have to tell yourself that you are worthy. You're worthy of being more skinny, hotter, skinnier, richer, all of the things that you want and you want to glow up into. You're worthy of that. That is meant for you. You have to work on your positive affirmations, work on brainwashing yourself to think that it's okay to want the things that you want, to become the person that you are wanting to become, and to live and embody that. Because one day when you wake up and you become that person, it won't even hit you because you already prepared yourself for that moment. If you constantly tell yourself that you're not worthy of it, that, you know, these things are not meant for people like you, that you're meant for something less than what you really want in life, then that's what you're going to get out of life. If you're telling yourself you'd only deserve this, but you want this, you're only going to get this. Becoming a true it girl means nothing without having true confidence and a good mindset and good emotional intelligence. The second thing is focusing on your physical health. Rather than getting into diets and like Ozempic and all these like fast ways of getting skinny, you need to focus on a full, complete lifestyle change. I want to be hot forever. I want to be the it girl forever. And my thought process is the faster things come and things happen, the faster that it's going to go. So when you focus on long-term health, your long-term lifestyle changes, that's going to make a bigger, longer-term impact on your life than doing things the fast way. Doing things like losing 5 kg in a week. Yes, you're going to lose it, but then you're going to bounce back really, really fast. Versus when you make the gradual changes, it's going to have a long-lasting impact on yourself. I stopped drinking soda. I stopped eating chips. I stopped buying snacks and keeping them in my house. I don't have any snacks in my house for years now. I don't have any sugar in my home. I don't have any honey in my home. I try not to eat any processed, any frozen foods, any drive-thrus, any fast foods, any fried foods. I don't eat any fried foods. I don't eat things like pizza, pasta, things with too much like oil, too much carb. I focus on a very protein high diet, eating lots of fruits and vegetables, and taking vitamins and supplements. As much as I can, I'm going to eat as clean as possible. I have removed oil from my diet because oil has a lot of calories. I removed dairy from my diet because that's really bad for us. Did you know that 70% of humans are actually lactose intolerant? So I'm focused on more like oat milks, coconut milks, healthier milks. But the key here is focusing on your health. Anything that you love right now, try to replace it with the healthier alternatives. We all know sugar is terrible for you. It makes your face puffy, it makes your body hold and cling onto fat. And if you're trying to remove fat, you're trying to be more healthy, you need to cut out sugar. Sugar is the most addictive substance to the human body. It is more addicting than any drug on planet Earth. If you really like sugary drinks and snacks that are super sweet, try to make the alternate version with fruits, or try to buy the organic version. Try to make the healthy version of things that you absolutely love, or find the healthier version of things. Healthy food costs more, but that's an investment that you need to be willing to make if you want long-term health and long-term hotness. You need to exercise and be active every single day, even on the days that you have your period, even on the days where you're feeling sad and upset and you're having the worst day ever. There are certain types of chemicals that release from our body when we are active, when we are working out, that you don't get from doing any other things or eating certain foods. That's how we get skinnier, that's how we get hotter, that's how we keep our mental health in check at the same time. Whether that is walking 10,000 steps a day or doing a HIIT workout, Pilates, yoga, whatever form of workout that works for you, do it. There was a period where I got a personal trainer and I was doing strength training, super heavy strength training, trying to do like personal records, beating my personal records, lifting weights, doing squats, all of these things. But then I switched now to a more like low intensity workout plan. So I'm walking 10,000 steps every single day. I'm doing Pilates and yoga a few times a week. And that for me is helping me keep my lean and tone. But before I got to where I am now, I had to actually build muscle because I was all fat before. Even though I was skinny fat. So I was skinny. I wasn't like a size large, I was size medium, but I didn't have any muscle to make me look skinny and toned. You need muscle. So I worked on building up that muscle through personal training and strength training. And then when I realized like, okay, I have muscle now I just want to get skinnier and more lean and toned. Now I'm focused on removing fat on my body. So now that's where I've switched to just walking 10,000 steps a day, super low interval training, and doing Pilates and yoga, focusing on strength and removing fat rather than building muscle. If you are going to the store, park farthest away from the door so that you can walk longer. If you're going in the mall, take your time walking. Get those steps in any way that you can. If you have the option between walking somewhere or driving and Ubering somewhere, walk there. Get active, stay active, and try to find alternatives in your life to be healthier and be more active. The next thing I did was pour into myself. I set boundaries. I started putting myself first. I started to become very, very selfish in the way that I'm making choices that make me happy, that make me feel confident, that make me feel proud and accomplished. I started to choose me above other people. And this helped radiate the energy of confidence. This helped me become more confident. This helped me realize that I can trust myself and my decision making and put myself first above everything. Because now when I started to do that, I started to radiate and exude this confident energy, this energy of like, don't mess with her. Like, she has high standards. She is a woman that deserves the best. Why? Because she gives herself the best. When I started to give myself the best, there is no way that anyone around me can see that I am sacrificing things for myself. Why should they sacrifice? Why should people give me a low standard when I give myself the high standard? That became obvious because I started to give myself everything that I wanted. I started to pour into myself. No one can dare say no to me because I never say no to me. No one can put me second because I never put me second, and I never allow anyone to put me second. I walk away at any point. I give myself everything that I want, and I always pick me first. With that, with pouring into myself, that also meant pouring into my mindset, my mental health, but also my physical, investing how I looked physically. So my hair is very curly and very frizzy. I knew that whenever I went out and my hair started to get frizzy and curly again, I would feel so insecure, I would feel so sad, and I would actually feel so bad to the point where I would cancel my plans and go home. I would be sitting at dinner with my friends and I would say, guys, I have to go home. I hate how my hair looks. I hate how it looks. I need to go home. This is impacting my life. It's impacting, my gathering with my friends. It's impacting my mood. Anything that impacted my mood, I had to cut out of my life immediately at no cost. I started to invest in keratin. So now my hair is straight, it's sleek, it's smooth. It doesn't get impacted by humid weather. And now I'm always happy. And that applies to everything in life. If I knew that dressing a certain way only to please certain people didn't make me happy, I didn't dress like that anymore. If I knew that living in certain cities only made certain people happy, I didn't do that anymore. I moved cities to make myself happier. I do everything I can in order to make myself happy. And any way that I find myself getting upset or sad, I cut that out of my life immediately. Whether that was a person, whether that was a habit, whether that was something about the way that I dressed or for like my hair, I always made changes to make myself happy, and I put myself first. I started to dress differently. You need to focus on the woman that you want to be. How does she dress? And start dressing like her. If you want to dress like an old money, like a classy style, start investing in pieces and dress like that. If you want to be in high fashion, invest in pieces that, women that you look up to in this space wear. Just visualize the woman that you want to be, the glow up that you want to have. Go on Pinterest and Google, follow influencers that dress like this woman, your ideal woman, and start dressing like her. Invest in piece by piece. I knew that I wanted to radiate a feminine embodiment, a feminine vibe, and so with that, I made some style changes. I stopped wearing sneakers and replaced that with loafers, sandals, and heels. I wear heels much more often now, not only because I'm very short, I'm 155 centimeters, but also heels are a very feminine thing. They accentuate the leg, make you look more feminine and sexy, but also it's just nice to wear. I stopped wearing street style clothes like ripped jeans, graphic tees, just anything that screams like streetwear. I stopped wearing like overly sexual clothes that are super tight to the body all of the time, like showing too much skin. I definitely became more modest in the way that I dress. As much as I can, I am trying to cover more skin, or wearing clothes that are more loose. And don't be shy to start dressing differently. People might be like, oh my God, your style changed, or like, oh, you're different now. That's okay. Accept the compliment, or if it's a diss, accept the diss and move on. You are now entering your glow up era. You want to dress like that? Dress like that. You do not need permission from anyone to dress differently or dress like the woman that you want to become. Investing in your hygiene and beauty treatments is super important. For example, my manicure is always done, whether I have nails on, extensions, gel, a color, or even if there's no nail polish on there, they are always clean. You will never see me with a chip nail. If I have a chipped nail, I'm running immediately to the salon and no one is seeing me that day. If I have a broken nail, I'm running immediately to the salon. There is no way that I'm walking about this earth with a broken nail or a chipped nail or really crusty cuticles. So that also means, lotioning my hands, lotioning my body every single day, adding cuticle oil, making sure that my hands and my body is never dry, investing in lotions and oils for your body, having an entire shower routine. So now I have a whole entire shower routine, which I can make another video of, but it's involving much more steps than just a typical shower. Don't just enter the shower and step out in 10 minutes just scrubbing your body. You need to scrub your body multiple times using different products. You need to have a antibacterial soap, a body scrub, a body wash, unscented body wash, perfume body wash. You need to have an in-shower body oil, an out-of-shower body oil, then your body cream or your body lotions, and then your body perfumes that you add on right out of your shower before you add on the perfume that you want to wear for the rest of the day. It's a whole routine, but it's definitely a part of glowing up and becoming like this it woman. Invest into your skincare, whether that is Korean skincare or going to a dermatologist more or getting facials more. Invest in your skincare and make sure that your skin is looking right, because a huge part of looking put together, being classy, or part of your glow up in whatever way you want to determine it is having good radiating skin, a glow to you. So definitely work on the beauty of your skin and your look from the inside out, from healthy eating, but also from the outside. So go to a dermatologist and invest in making sure that your skin looks glowy, smooth, and beautiful. Changing my environment was so important for me. Not only are you a different person, but you need to go to different places. For example, if I'm gonna go sit and work somewhere, instead of sitting and working in my house, I would choose a nice coffee shop to work at. Instead of going to like a more like hippie, like local artisan coffee shop, I like going to coffee shops with high ceilings, with macaroons, with elevated custom. Invest in going to a really nice gym. Yes, it might be more expensive to go to a more expensive gym. However, it's worth the investment because think about the people that are willing to pay that price. Think about the connections that you will meet, the people that you will run into, the quality of the environment, but not only that, but the quality of people. It will be a more high quality group of people and connections, and you just never know who you're gonna meet in the places that you frequent. So you just need to elevate those places and work on finding better alternatives for the places that you're already going to now. I started to get some hobbies. So before, I used to do nothing. Basically, my life was study, work, hang out with the current friends that I had. I never exposed myself to meet new people, to do anything fun, to do anything new, to be involved in a community, to have a passion or something that drove me forward in life. And that is the piece that a lot of people are missing. They just have this routine of work or study, home life, personal life. That's it. Nothing new, nothing that brings them forward in life. I started to do things like Pilates classes. Now I'm exposing myself to a community of other women that like Pilates, other women that also appreciate wellness and fitness and health. I started appreciating art, painting, drawing. Now I have friends that I can invite to go painting and drawing or do a pottery class with me, or friends that will invite me to a pottery class with them because they know that it's something that I appreciate and that I do. I have started businesses. I have been an entrepreneur for 5 years now. So now I'm involving myself in different entrepreneurial circles. I can be involved in different conversations. I have connections from different industries. I have colleagues in different industries. At one point, I was super into strength training. So I was really connected in, gyms. So being really well connected in like the fitness world for a moment in time. I started learning languages. So now I can connect with people abroad. When I went to visit Spanish countries, I can connect with people in Spanish. Now I'm learning French, and I have a lot of French friends that are really happy to know that I'm learning French and really helping me learn French. I've added things onto my plate that make me more interesting, that give me reason to be involved in different conversations, to be involved in different groups of people, to be involved in different communities and circles, and have an opinion about things, to have knowledge on things. And that's the thing, you never want to stop growing with your emotional intelligence, with your hobbies, with your interests in things. Never stop continuing to pour into yourself with the things that you do and the things that you learn. Never ever stop glowing. There's never true one final glow up stage. There's an image of who I wanted to be 5 years ago, and I've reached that image, but there's an image of who I want to be 5 years from now. I'm constantly working on myself, and I'm constantly growing and glowing up, and you will also. But the point is that you actually put in the work and you make that action step and you do it, and you get on that road to the glow up, to that final image of you have of yourself. And I hope that you liked this video. If you did, follow me on TikTok. I post there every single day, and on Instagram, and subscribe to this YouTube channel, and I'll see you in my next video.